Hey beautiful, just coming to you today from the heart space as always. I want to share a little bit about water fasting. I already have a video about water fasting for weight loss and my perspective and experience on that. And I just want to talk about water fasting as a form of extremely powerful medicine, and that in many cases it can be a inappropriately strong form of medicine. So really encourage you, if you're considering water fasting, to, if you're not feeling like confident enough, to call up True North Health Center that does medically supervised water fasting and share with them your reasons. You know, you have diabetes, you have chronic pain, you have fibromyalgia, you have heart disease, high blood pressure, weight problems, etc. If you're not confident enough that a medical doctor within the plant-based world, you know, a more open-minded medical doctor, right? A well-rounded medical doctor with training in nutrition, who's not just like water fasting is bad. If you're not confident enough to call them up and share with them your reasons, your serious health-based reasons for wanting to water fast, then I would seriously invite you to question your intentions, because they might not be aligned. Again, this is for health-based water fasting. I think there is a time and a place and a potential for very beautiful, intentional, spiritually based water fasting, and I'm not talking about that. That's a separate issue. I don't have a lot of experience with that, although I will be honest with you, some of my water fasts were, my true intention was really weight loss, but I was also like dabbling in, you know, wanting to make it a spiritual, emotional healing water fast. And I think that can be a very tricky line to hold, and to know what are your true deep intentions, and even to work with someone, you know, one-on-one, if a spiritually based water fast is what you're going for, to make sure your intentions are 100% pure and really not motivated by anything else, and to see if maybe you can achieve that, you know, spiritually based goal another way. Maybe a meditation retreat, or, you know, practicing silence for a week, or a yoga retreat or something like that, you know, paired with a raw food cleanse. That might be something where you're able to experience the kind of healing that you're looking for. But for, in terms of your health-based water fast, I would really, really encourage you to, you know, number one, be honest with yourself, and two, you know, consider True North Health Center, consider water fasting with medical doctors. I know there are spaces where you can water fast with people who are not medical doctors. You're not medically supervised, although you're paying large sums of money to be supervised by someone who is very experienced with guiding water fast. And I think that can be the right choice for some people. But again, I am not confident that they would use as much discernment in turning away folks who might be better served just doing a raw food diet. You know, they're going to be maybe more accepting and inviting you to water fast, even if that might not be the right fit for your healing journey. You might not be quite ready for a water fast. A water fast might be too powerful of medicine. You know, it really is something you want to reserve for kind of like a last resort type situation. And I think those are the people who do the best. Maybe the raw fooder who's been raw food for a long time, you know, doing the lifestyle, very grounded, and it's still having problems after years, and then tries the water fast. That kind of situation, it could be a good solution for you. Or the person who is diagnosed with cancer and that is an option for them, or, you know, struggling with chronic health problems, very serious ones, that could be the answer for them. But again, you know, the day-to-day raw food lifestyle, or combining it with the Ayurvedic informed lifestyle, with the herbs, with, you know, appropriate exercise, with stress management, with some sort of spiritual practice, with, you know, heart connection, working on healthy relationships, with working on, you know, getting your career dialed in into a healthy kind of work-life balance. All of these things, those might be more appropriate forms of medicine. I just want to stress in this video that water fasting is an extremely powerful form of medicine. It's not, you know, just because you can water fast for 40 days and not kill yourself. I've done it, okay? Just because you don't kill yourself doesn't mean like, oh man, you got out and you're fine. You might, I mean, I know for me, I struggled for like at least a good year afterwards with some serious imbalances. I would say even 2 years afterwards with some serious imbalances. And now, you know, 2.5 years later, I'm finally in a place where I'm like, I feel like my body, you know, trusts me again, that I'm not dealing with any serious deficiencies. You know, I've taken B12 shots, I've gotten blood work done, I've corrected existing deficiencies, I'm working on an iodine deficiency or insufficiency. You know, I'm eating raw vegan day in, day out. I'm attending to those other aspects of health, and finally I'm in a place where I've like recovered from my water fast. So, you know, it's just a warning kind of to you to really be very clear and honest about your intentions for water fasting. Don't just regard it as this casual thing just because lots of people on YouTube or Instagram or wherever you hang out are saying they water fasted and they didn't die, Facebook groups, whatever. I mean, that's great, and there really can be very profound benefits. If you water fast even for a small amount of time, you will notice improvements in many different things, and to the point where like it can actually become like an addictive thing, because you're like, oh my god, I feel so good and I look so good, I'm glowing and radiant and all these things. Yo, you can feel good, look good, get glowing and radiant, and, you know, on a balanced raw vegan diet. You know, like, please reach out, like let's work together. We can get you there. We can figure out, you know, what you need. So it can be very helpful to work with someone and find, you know, what level of medicine or lifestyle fix, lifestyle tweaks you can use to dial in your health, your happiness, your well-being, your spiritual being, all of these things to where you want to be, instead of doing something very extreme that's, you know, a higher dose than what you actually need. You might need a very small dose of something. You might need intermittent fasting. That might be something that's more of a happy medium rather than this extreme thing. And I'm not trying to preach to you here. I'm just coming from a extremist addictive personality myself, y'all. Like, I've worked with the extreme personality. I know the allure of these things, and I am here to share with you, you know, you don't have to make the same mistakes that I've made and that many other people have made, you know, who are drawn to more of these extreme things. And again, this is not to say that water fasting is bad or inappropriate for all people. It is just a very powerful form of medicine. I mean, think about it like chemotherapy level, radiation level. It is potent. You don't want to do it unless you have to do it, okay? That's all I'm saying. So, thank you so much for watching. Wishing you well on your health journey. Like I said, feel free to reach out in the comments, email me, Taylor@joyfulrawlife.com, Taylor@joyfulrawlife.com. I'd be happy to offer you a free health coaching consultation, and we can find the appropriate dose and type of medicine for you. So like this video if you like it, subscribe for more, click the bell for notifications. I'm posting videos every day, so just check back in every day. I will be sharing from the heart, mind, soul, and spirit with you, for you, all the dang time. Much love to you. Take care and namaste.